Right. My name is Noel Abdullahi, and I'll be speaking on the future of businesses and how data and AI will be impacting our businesses. And basically, the outline we're going to be talking about the top five most innovative companies for 2023. This was a report that was done by BCG. And then we want to know what the winners are doing. And this third thing we'll be looking at is how firms are increasingly digitizing their operating model. And then I'll walk you through the DSNAI data fluency model. Right. So this slide shows us the 50 most innovative companies of 2023. Like I said, this report was prepared by BCG, and I decided to just highlight the top five companies. And we have Apple leading the pack as the most innovative company for 2023. We have the others: Tesla, Amazon, Alphabet, Microsoft. And one of the reasons why I'm giving this talk is to make us see what do these five or what do these companies have in common? What is making them to stand out? And then you will note that of course innovation is actually one part of what is making them to stand out. But we need to know how are they innovating. And if you look at this slide, you will see that innovation priority and spending plans are much stronger in 2023 than they were in 2009. And it means companies have looked at what these companies are doing and know that these companies prioritize innovation and they are ready to spend on innovation. And a lot of other companies are taking cue on these so that they can also be relevant and get their pie of the AI revolution. Now, this is innovation by sector. And you can see that the technology sector is where you have the greatest innovation. And you also notice that if you look at it, they also have the highest in terms of value capture. We have a lot of NVIDIA has joined the $1 trillion company, all tech companies. And then we have the consumer goods leading. And even when you talk of consumer goods, some of the companies that are called consumer goods like Amazon are actually tech companies. So overall, you will see that tech companies and companies that are driven by data and AI are actually leading in innovation. And we'll see how this is happening and why this is happening. So the rest are healthcare, transportation, and then the media and telecoms. So innovation creates value. We all know that. And this graph just shows us how since 2005, the gap between um, in terms of shareholder return on investment between companies that are innovating and those that are not is increasing on the average of about 3.3% per year overall. So when you project this into the future, it's almost impossible if for any company to survive the years to come without making innovation a priority. So we also want to look at what the winners are doing. These innovative companies, what are they doing that every other person is not doing? One thing I want to let us know is that these companies are AI first companies. They are not like traditional companies. They are AI first companies. What leads their decisions, their operations is AI. So if you want to compete with them, you must be able to leverage AI. Now, look at this graph. It shows the traditional company versus the AI first company. And you can see that as a traditional company grows in complexity, it begins to flatten out. But that's not the case with the AI first companies. In short, as the complexity and uncertainty increases, the AI first companies they begin to capture more value. So the question is the the winners of or the leading companies, they have something very similar, and that is that they are AI first companies from Amazon to Google, which is Alphabet, the Tesla. They have a digital core, and it's from that digital core that they generate, they deliver, and they capture value. And it's like there is no other way to beat this approach. So I'm making this, if you're still operating just as a traditional company, that you will need to upscale, you will need to leverage data and AI to position yourself so that you will not be left behind. So these companies actually have what we call an AI factory. That is what is at the core of the modern enterprise. And this AI factory, it's actually built on data, on algorithm, and like an infrastructure development which is software enabled. Most of their workflows are software enabled, and coupled with analytics. And there is constant experimentation, going on, which leads them to come up with a lot of products. And these products are not just generated from the air. These products are designed as a result of the learning that algorithms have done on customers to know exactly the pain points of customers and what the customers want. So once this product comes out, it's an easy sell. And this automation makes it that the learning is going on 24/7, 24 hours of the day. So this is actually the core of these companies, and that is what stands them out and makes them unique and helps them to be able to come up with products that always seem to be a sell. So firms like Amazon have a near zero marginal cost, and they can generate network and learning effects. That's because of the infrastructure that they have in place. They have data at the base of the operations. They have that data lake, and they have the algorithms, learning everything about their customers, doing, customer recommendations, personalizing recommendations to customers based on the history of what they've bought before. And the more the customer purchases, the more they understand the pattern. And guess what? Once this infrastructure is in place, you know, once they've made that upfront investment, they don't need to make any more investments. So the infrastructure continues to sustain and create value for them. If humans were to do this, it's like having a research and development department. It will be difficult because um, humans get tired, but these machines just keep learning. So the marginal cost is zero, and with this, the kind of value they can create is enormous. And this digitization is improving virtually every segment of our lives. And there are a lot of compelling use cases using banking, using retail, using supply chain, and a lot of use cases for everything: business automation, adaptive learning, treatments of diseases. So the core thing here is that this AI factory, which is actually the core of this enterprise, practically is the same. And you can actually be able to build your own AI factory and also be able to use it for the use case of your business. And then you'll be able to take advantage of the opportunity that AI is giving these innovative companies. Right. So this slide just shows us that companies are investing more in AI than any other technology. I'm not saying all other technologies don't help, but what studies have shown is that the most innovative companies invest in AI and other technologies. Sometimes the ones that have had the highest impact are companies who have invested in AI and maybe three or four other technologies. So combining this together is the way to go for any business enterprise that wants to be relevant in the future and in the years to come. So this slide just shows the AI implementation and impact. It's one thing to implement AI, is another thing to get the impact of AI. There are so many people that have implemented AI projects, but they've not been able to capture the value. And where we have seen the highest impact in terms of AI implementation is in medtech. But there are places where AI has been implemented, but in terms of impact, we've not seen so much of it, especially around travel, around transportation, we've not really seen the kind of impact that we have seen in other sectors. So you want to implement AI, but you don't just want to make it just for doing sake. You want to ensure that it has impact in your business. So this just still shows how, what's going on, across firms in terms of digitizing their operating model. And you can see on this slide many of these uh, brands that we all know: Goldman Sachs, American Express, AIG, and they are all on the journey to becoming AI first companies. The target is for you to get to a point where you have a data and a process platform. So all these top winners, top innovators have data and process platform, and that's really where to go. So everybody is in the race, and people are at different levels in this race. Where to start from is basically to first of all have what we call a process improvement and initial virtualization. And once that is done, the next thing is to have data integration and process virtualization. And then the third maturity level is to have a data and a process hub. And finally, you ultimately want to ensure that you have a data and a process platform. And many people always ask, how do we do this? And I just want to walk us through the DSN AI data fluency program or platform that will help you to assess where you are and what you can do to ensure that you don't miss out on the digital revolution that is going on, transforming enterprises and positioning them for the most profit. So once you this the benefits of doing this is that it will help your organization understand her ability to generate data, and also it will also help to know where you need improvement in terms of data areas, maybe data capture and all that. And then it also helps you to align your values, actions, and data fluency to achieve your corporate objectives. And then it will also help, make your organization a 21st century data obsessed entity. And the purpose basically is to help you to identify where you are on the journey of data fluency. And we'll be looking at five key areas: your data stewardship, your data governance, data infrastructure, data organization readiness, and also your decision making. And once that is done, basically to start, you click this button, and if a couple of questions and surveys will be sent to you. And based on that survey, um, the insights will come out and be able to assess you and position you where you are. So this example just shows where this person is on the spectrum, and you can see that this is a data mature company because you can see their score on data ownership and data impact. Now, this will not be the case for so many clients. So wherever it is that you find yourself, it's important that it's important to let you know that we can help you on that journey to move you to the next phase with our team of experts. And we will show you how we do this for companies. And if you're interested, you can always reach out to us. So once you have assessed where you are on that journey, the next thing you want to do is to define your business objectives, identify where you have pinpoints, then we'll analyze the current systems and processes, and then we'll develop a digital transformation roadmap. Then we'll prioritize the initiatives, then we'll implement the initiatives, then we'll establish a digital culture. So these are going to be the next steps. After you're done with that survey, we'll send our team, sit with you, and create a pathway to help your business to be positioned to be able to benefit from the digital revolution that is going on, transforming traditional companies to becoming AI first companies, so that we are relevant for the years ahead and we'll be able to create and capture more value. So this presentation is brought to you courtesy of DSNI Innovation, which is where I work, and we build readily implementable digital solutions for businesses using artificial intelligence. And our mission is to unlock the full potential of your data and realize your business and operational value through our AI solutions. So we're a team of experts, over 60 years of combined experience, and we bring technological innovation into your data, process, and tools, and give you those insights that will help you improve production, reduce costs, and automate manual processes within your organization. I want to end with this quote by Einstein. It says, "We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we use to create them." So, as we continue in the 21st century, we need a new kind of thinking, a new kind of firm to be competitive. Thank you.